With his trademark khaki shorts, exuberant manner and deep love of animals, Steve Irwin was known to television viewers around the world simply as the Crocodile Hunter. Tragically, Steve's life was cut short in 2006 in an accident when he was struck through the heart by a stingray during the filming of a television special. A devoted family man, he inspired everyone, but most of all his daughter Bindi, who insisted that she wanted to continue the legacy her father had left behind.
My daddy was my hero. He was always there for me when I needed him. He listened to me and taught me so many things, but most of all he was fun. I know that daddy had an important job. He was working to change the world so everyone would love wildlife like he did.
Steve became famous for his seemingly death-defying skill with wild animals, including crocodiles and snakes.
Camouflage position.
Famous for his catchword, crikey, his television program The Crocodile Hunter was first broadcast in Australia before it was picked up by the Discovery Network, catapulting him to international celebrity. He grew up near crocodiles in his parents' park, and when he took over in 1991, he renamed it the Australia Zoo.
Just see that? You wouldn't want to take a bite around here.
Animals were Steve's life, and when his death was announced, many people thought it was a crocodile that was responsible.
Today the world has lost a great wildlife icon, a passionate conservationist, and one of the proudest dads on the planet. He died what he did, he loved doing best. And he left this world in a happy and peaceful state of mind. He would have said, crocs rule.
Steve was killed by a stingray barb to the chest while swimming with a cameraman near Port Douglas in Australia, where he was filming a documentary cruelly titled Ocean's Deadliest. He died instantly despite efforts to revive him.
He came over the top of a stingray and the stingray's barb went up and went into his chest and put a hole into his heart. We got him back within a couple of minutes to Croc 1, which is Steve's research vessel. We're doing constant CPR, trying to resuscitate him and survive, make him survive. When we got there, it was probably 10 to 12, and by 12 o'clock when the emergency crew arrived, they pronounced him dead.
Steve met his American-born wife Terry at the zoo, and the footage of their honeymoon, which they spent trapping crocodiles, formed the basis of his first Crocodile Hunter documentary. The couple were married and had 2 children, daughter Bindi and son Bob, and Terry admitted she always feared that Steve would meet his demise while in the water.
He grabbed me a second time and gave me a kiss and just embraced me and said, "I love you." And I was going to say to him, "Be careful when you're diving," because diving always worried me. He never liked me saying, "Be careful" about it. He'd be like, whatever.
A very moving public memorial was held for Steve on the grounds of his beloved Australia Zoo, with mourners from all over the world coming to pay their respects. While taped video tributes were played from people like Russell Crowe and Justin Timberlake, it was Terry, Bindi and Bob who much of the focus was on. There was never any doubt that it was going to be a quintessentially Australian experience, and his mix of showmanship and larrikin charm will always be missed. Making a career out of getting dangerously close to deadly beasts, his accidental death has only made more people passionate about animals and wildlife conservation. And that is exactly what Steve Irwin would have wanted.